What's up, you guys? It's Ron here with your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update. I hope you guys are doing very well today on this Friday, December 11th. Stimulus check update. Yay, it's Friday. And once again, there has been crazy news all day when it comes to stimulus, and I'll be sharing all the details with you guys on the latest news with regard to the standalone stimulus check bill. I hope you guys heard that. Standalone stimulus check bill that has literally means that we're getting closer to that long promised, long awaited, very much needed $1,200 stimulus checks. That's exactly why I keep saying, we have to stay in front of these politicians. We cannot let them off the hook. We have to stay in their faces and keep a very close watch over the progress that they're making on the next round of stimulus checks for the American people. Because if we stop covering this, they will literally think that the people no longer care about a second round of stimulus checks, and that is definitely not true. So we'll also be hearing the latest from Senators Bernie Sanders, Hawley, and even Mitch MCConnell showing the exact kind of progress that we've been making on the next round of stimulus checks. And of course, I've got the latest news on all of the different states that are sending out direct stimulus checks. Yep, I've got all the details on all of this in this video, so definitely stick around until the end of this video. You don't want to miss out on any of these updates, and you also don't want to miss out to find out whether or not your state may be one of the states handing out direct stimulus checks right now. But first, I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys, and for those of you who are brand new to the channel, my name is Ron. We cover all things personal finance, investing, and how to generate multiple streams of income, and of course, stimulus checks and stimulus package updates. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release new videos and content. But otherwise, let's jump into the content. More and more news has literally been coming out confirming the discussion of the $1,200 stimulus checks, either in the coming bipartisan crafted stimulus package or in a separate standalone bill of its very own. And just yesterday, Senator Bernie Sanders called out that given the enormity of the current economic crisis, the Senate must pass a $1,200 direct payment for working class adults and $500 for their children as part of the virus relief package. He also pointed out the great work that the lawmakers from all sides did in March when they came up with an economic package that went a long way toward preventing absolute misery and destitution for so many of our people. So he's asking for the same thing now in the middle of the economic suffering and the global pandemic that the American people are currently going through. He goes on to elaborate the realities that we're all going through today. Yesterday alone, over 220,000 Americans were diagnosed with the virus, and tragically, over 3,000 people died from this horrific virus. Over half of our workers are living paycheck to paycheck, while 1 out of 4 workers in this country are either unemployed or make a starvation wage of less than $20,000 per year. More than 500,000 Americans are homeless, and over 30 million tenants are on the brink of eviction. While 15 million Americans have tested positive for the virus, over 90 million Americans are uninsured or underinsured and cannot afford to go to a doctor when they get sick. With this, the bottom line of his proposal is his call to make sure that this occurs, that every working class adult in the country receives another $1,200 direct payment plus $500 for their kids. And we've got to be working 24 hours, 7 days a week until we pass a bill that provides emergency assistance to the American people in their time of need. And to that, Mr. Bernie Sanders, I definitely agree with you, and I'm pretty sure that 99% of my viewers would agree. And what's more, you guys, in the most exciting news of the day, it literally seems that we could be getting the $1,200 stimulus checks through a standalone bill of its very own. That's right, you guys. Senator Josh Hawley has just swooped in, seemingly out of nowhere, being virtually unheard of with regard to a stimulus, except for the past 2 days or so. And he has literally introduced his plan for the second $1,200 stimulus check for the American people through a bill that gives a direct virus relief to the American families. And in his statement, he says, Americans need direct payments now. Families are struggling, unemployment claims are rising, and food lines are growing. It's time Congress finally acts. And he summarized it all in his tweet saying that, today I am introducing legislation to provide direct virus relief for every working family in need. $1,200 per person, $2,400 per couple, $500 per child. If the Senate will not include this in a relief package, I will go to the floor and ask for up and down vote. And he continued on to say that direct payments should be at the center of any virus relief legislation that Congress passes. If Congress doesn't pass relief legislation with direct payments in it, by the end of the week, I will go to the Senate floor to demand a vote on my legislation. I hope you guys are getting fired up about this. I mean, we're literally seeing all sorts of politicians, both Democrats and Republicans literally not taking no for an answer on another round of stimulus checks. So it's only a matter of time. This literally means that he's prepared to even go around the Senate Majority Leader Mitch MCConnell to definitely get this deal done before the holidays, you guys. And as you guys know from my previous videos, Hawley has definitely got some pretty powerful backing, as I told you guys in probably the last video and even the video before that, that he's been talking with President Trump over the past couple of days, and they're looking at the current state of the election results, and President Trump may be rearing to get his name on those stimulus checks right before he leaves the White House. And don't kill me, you guys, but we do have President-elect Joe Biden looking like he's going to kind of take over in January. I know it's not official yet, but that's kind of the direction that things are going. Just literally the stimulus check minus all the political agenda and grandstanding that we've been getting from our lawmakers for the past several months. And given this scenario, we may actually be getting the best of both worlds, as this $1,200 stimulus check standalone bill will be passed, because come on guys, which representative would dare turn down the risk of having torches and pitchforks coming from their constituents? And as this standalone bill will be passed together with the $908 billion stimulus package that will both extend and add $300 to the weekly unemployment benefits, aside from other programs and support for you guys like the rental assistance, the state and local government funding. You got PPP in there. You've also got student loan forgiveness and the child care provider support. So this is in stark comparison to the measly $600 stimulus check that was previously offered by Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, that pretty much takes away all of the $300 unemployment insurance boost. This is a massive step in the right direction for the American people. So this is very good news, you guys, and I'm totally hoping that in the next, hopefully 24 to 48 hours or so, we will definitely get the confirmation. And as soon as we do, I will be dropping a video, whether it's morning, noon, or night. So definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel and tap the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release the good news. And if you guys are wondering where the political leaders are at, well, the latest on Senate Majority Leader Mitch MCConnell is his recent remarks on the floor. He said that our people need more help. There's a huge list of helpful policies that both sides agree on. This need not be rocket science, but we can't do a thing unless the Democrats decide that they want to make law. He went on to cite the times that he and the Senate Republicans have come to the negotiating table and made one offer after another to try and make law on the significant areas where nobody even disagrees. But the Speaker of the House and the Senate Democratic leader have been just as consistent. At every turn, they have delayed, deflected, moved the goalposts, and made the huge number of places where Congress agrees into a hostage of the few places we do not. Because according to him, leading Democrats simply didn't want any more help to reach American families before the election. But anyway, guys, if you ask me, all of this is just noise, especially since the American people are currently poor and starving and are in dire need of financial help. So let's just get this moving, guys. Now, if there's anything I would like to bank on would be in Mitch MCConnell's statement, it's this: the American people need the House and the Senate to stop chasing our tails and make law. So hopefully they'll come to their senses and realize that if they're not going to get it done, somebody else will, like Hawley, maybe Bernie Sanders, one of those guys will. So it might as well be them, and just in time for the holidays. So the end of the year is winding down. We've only got about 20 more days until the end of the year, and there are many states with billions of dollars left from the CARES Act that have yet to be spent. And guess what? If they don't spend this money, they're going to have to send this money back to the federal government. So more and more states have been working on creating their own stimulus packages so that they can provide this money to their own residents. And so let's jump into the newest states that are sending stimulus money, whether it be rental assistance, utilities, mortgage assistance to the American people. So first up is Rhode Island. It's just been announced that Rhode Island Works and SNAP families will receive additional money. Now, aside from the additional benefits payment that Rhode Island Works family received near the start of the month, a $600 payment will be credited to the EBT cards of the SNAP families starting today. I'll definitely drop some additional details in the description down below. Now, aside from that one, I definitely wanted to recap all of the state and local programs that I've shared in my previous videos, you guys, because not everyone has seen these, so I definitely wanted to make everyone aware that Maine, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Nevada, Orange County, Connecticut, Delaware, Houston, Daytona Beach, Minnesota, and Colorado have all issued their own stimulus packages or rental or mortgage assistance in some form or another. So I definitely wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that. And so if you guys are from any of these places, definitely check out the details in my previous videos or read through them in the links that I provide in the description down below of this video. More and more states and local governments have been announcing stimulus to their residents, and all of these I found with you guys' help. So please keep sharing these programs, in the comments of these videos, because it definitely helps each other out. And also for those of you guys who are looking for, different local stimulus programs, definitely look in the comments down below of this video and in previous videos. If you're looking for local stimulus plans and packages, you may find some golden nuggets in the comments. So again, I just want to thank you guys for passing that information along and allowing me to be able to share it with your fellow subscribers. It's definitely a big help. So anyway, guys, that's all for the stimulus check update and stimulus package update. The latest news on the standalone stimulus check bill that literally means that we're getting so much closer to that long promised and long awaited $1,200 stimulus check. We've heard the latest from Senators Bernie Sanders, Hawley, and even Mitch MCConnell showing the massive progress that we've been getting. And of course, I've also shared the latest news on the states that are sending out direct stimulus checks. So if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel and tap the notification bell so that you know as soon as I release new videos and content. And definitely be sure to check out the pinned comment down below so that you can watch my free financial freedom movie. That way you can learn how to enhance your learning on everything from credit, investing, money management, and how to become debt-free in the easiest way ever. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care.